Pharmacy Xavier, and welcome to a smash and grab with no shinobi with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. Chests plus an evac over here. Alright, how to handle this most appropriately. This is a move up. There's a big building right there. Kind of map. We have Josh Ross here. I don't think there's anything on the left with elevation, but there is to the right. So I think we're going to move up there even though the evac's in the other direction. We'll move probably me up first since I can probably take a hit. 18 HP plus 3 ablative. Sure, I can definitely do that. We need to get the show on the road though, so let's move up even more. Very aggressive. Oh, there we go. We already found 2 things. 3 things, rather, out of 9. It's extremely light. So I'm predicting exactly 9 enemies based on my thing from the last mission. That looks like M1, or M2 Trooper, and a Sentry. Or, no, Sergeant, rather. So with all these things being where they are, this is actually kind of difficult. I think what I might do here is just throw a roust or maybe a rocket on them or something like that. It's kind of a tricky situation. So Josh has a 50 and a 42. We could turn that 42 into 100 if we destroyed the cover. Did I end up taking that incendiary grenade? I did. I could probably knock out one of them with that, maybe the Sergeant. The question is how to deal with the other 2. Constantine can't even get close, but he could come over here and go for a flank, which wouldn't be so bad. I think we're gonna have to do that, and we're also gonna have to pop running gun to make it happen. So let's do it. Pop a fortify while we're at it. Great, come way out there, perfect. We'll flank the guy on the left. We hop right in, and 20% sure, but the stun, 68, go for it, Constantine. It's actually kind of low. Nice! Constantine tags that guy on the left, and no problem there. Now, with him mostly dealt with, a Slate, do you have Ever Vigilant yet? I don't think you actually do. You have Combat Awareness, you have Sentinel, you have Covering Fire, a Trojan. No Ever Vigilant. Blah, that's so annoying. I really want the Ever Vigilant all the time, always, forever. Well, we could do something crazy like move Macronova all the way up here and command him to point blank this guy in the face, but then we might activate more doing that. But at the same time, Macronova don't care at all. A Fortify, Macronova, get right in that guy's face. See if we activate more. Probably not, because all the loot's really far away, and there's only 2 more pods, I'm guessing. Looks like we did not. Can we move up to a place where we can see Macronova with Slate? Yes, we can. Of course, up we go. A command, Macronova, fun times with friends. Fun times with the friends, Macronova. Absolutely. Then again, hold on. Let me think for just 1 second. Macronova, what's your chance now to both barrels that doofus? Only a 73. As interesting as that is, I'm kind of thinking the smarter move here is going to be this. Let's move up here or over to the right with Josh. Make sure we have line of sight. We do. Then we're going to pop up a hollow target on that doofus right there. 73 now becomes 83 for Macronova. A very big difference in odds for me. And this is where we go pro. Macronova. Both barrels. Yes. Very nice indeed. 19 damage. Wow. Okay. We have one doofer over here who's uncontrolled, but you know what he's going to do? He's actually going to go very aggressive. Right up to Macronova and shoot him in the back, but he misses with a 79. Oh, what a mistake you made, friend. I do not think Macronova approves. Then again, I can move Macronova in many ways to do many things right now, so what's the smartest thing to do with him, all things considered? Well, we have Constantine here. He can move up. We probably should move up as much as we can, but doing so means we're not going to get a... Well, I could run out there, but I heard a mech. It sounded like it was kind of far away. I feel like I'll be safe, though. Let's move Constantine up into the open. And 72% Constantine, no problem. Yep. We hit him for 7. That's a lot. Obviously not enough, but it's a lot. The only way we can actually kill that guy now is actually going to be with Macronova, or the alternative is I just say actually a few more times. Either way, Josh, what do you have? You have a 60 and a 60. No, I think Josh can do it. I think Josh can definitely do it. I'm more concerned with that guy in the back there. Josh, 60%, 70 with Grays. Go for it, friends. Death from the same elevation, right over Macronova's shoulder, right through the guy's skull. Great, he's gone. Now, we have Macronova right here. Why don't we go learn this guy a lesson, shall we? Let's move right in his face and be like, hey, guy, I heard you like to be point blanked, right? Macronova, point blank. That's really lame. An 85% to crit, and Macronova fails the crit and minerals. Wondrous times indeed. A wondrous times indeed. I don't want to blow my incendiary grenade, but I do want to move up, and I do want to execute that guy for sure. Slate, can you do something more useful this time around? I could have focus fired him, but that's the second time Macron has failed an 85% crit right in the guy's face in this campaign, and also min-rolled. But it's okay. We'll get him the rounds. What is this? Why can't I go on this tile? It's like the tiles, I just can't go there for no reason. All right, let's move me up. I'll fix this problem, Magranova, and fear not. Fear not. I'm not going to shoot the guy because I think that would not work. Let's go overboard and just straight up a burnination. A 5 damage. Now you have 3 health. And you're panicked, of course. Yep, and also you're going to probably... Actually, you're almost guaranteed to burn to death. Not quite guaranteed, but almost. Let's move up here with Slate now, kind of into the open. I want to check the odds on that tower, or just check the tower in general. Blitz. Interesting. And squad reflexes with map alert. There's no reason not to do that, other than I could pop an aid protocol on Constantine in case something comes up and goes on alert and shoots him, but I don't think we have to worry about it. Let's just pop the hack eater and see if we can manage it with Slate. Not the best hacker in the universe, but not bad. Let's go for squad dodge, 25 for 2 turns. Interesting. Is that even worth it? You know what? I don't think it is. Let's go for the blitz instead, 77%, and he went Anthony did it! Oh, good lord, Slate. That's not how you do it, friends. What is with hacking? Like, hacking is literally... Someone please go look up all my hacking attempts of all time and tell me what they've actually averaged out to. Pretty sure it's like a -20 spread or some such. Anywho's, here comes the stuff, and I did not... Yep, they do see Macronova. That's an... Oh, not Macronova. Constantine standing in the open. I should have tossed up the thing. 1 tile they saw him by. Are they on alert? I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, Constantine, please survive here. A shield better uses his alert to shield. That's fine. However, Mech is dangerous. A sentry is going to shoot at Macronova. That's fine. He gets hit, 52%. Just wipes off the ablative, but otherwise he's okay. And Constantine survives just being out in the open. Okay. Okay. Then, not so happy about this, especially with that doofer way back there being on Overwatch. What can we do about that doofer is the question. 92 Macronova, 44-3. That's not very good. Josh, where are you? Not in elevation like we want you to be. You actually have no ability to do anything we want from where you are. And you also can't even go anywhere that would be very useful right now. Interesting. Well, this is a little bit different than I'm used to. Okay, I need to get up there, but you know what? If I come right here, that's where I can pull the Overwatch with Constantine, so here's how we do this. Let's toss a aid protocol with Slate up on Constantine, just like such. Great. Now, Constantine, run that Overwatch by coming to this tile there, and then coming up to that tile there. That's so far 6 out of 9. You're going to pull it with an aid protocol, and also you're going to be in a low cover, giving you a 44. You know what? I think that doesn't make any sense. 44. How the hell was it 44? It should have been way lower than 44 if he was in cover. I think he pulled it outside of the cover, but that makes no sense to me, because he could be seen here. So if he moves through that tile, he should have pulled it there. Literally do not understand how that's possible. Unless the sentry had the thing that removes their ability to overwatch, but I'm pretty sure that was removed. I forget what it's called. The thing where they only overwatch if they're over a certain threshold. Pretty sure it was removed because I complained about being really stupid before. In terms of, like, just screwing up their ability to do anything useful. Regardless, here we are in this situation, and I'm not a huge fan of it. That mech is really big and really scary, and what can I do about it? I honestly don't see many options. How far can I throw an incendiary grenade? Probably not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tiles. So there's that, for sure. Can I roust that guy in the back? Let's go find out. I'll move me up into the half cover here. And let's see if I can tag... Oh, I can tag him with a roust. That's fantastic. I could also shred that doofer there and hit both of these guys, forcing them both to move, and also shredding him with the phosphorus. Shredding both of them with phosphorus, which is good. It's good, but wait, it won't shred them unless I pierce the ablative, though, right? Is that how that works? I forget now. This is kind of a conundrum here. I'm gonna ignore that guy entirely. Macronova 92, 44, 3. 44 is so bad, though, and you have no more armor. Not sure what the smartest move is. Incendiary grenade, I can throw it pretty far, but not quite far enough, so... Well, I think I'm just going to do it this way. I have 2 shots over here. Let's take it. We'll hit both these guys. Hopefully light one of them on fire. Go for it. Me. Double burnination. That's how it's done. I did rake the ablative on one of them, not so much the other one. This guy moves even closer, which is great, because now Constantine might get close encounters, and I did light that guy on fire! Good lord! Have you guys ever seen a burninator like me? Answer, of course not. Not even in a million billion years. I am the burninator. Okay, is this gonna count, though? Because this is the thing I've always hated about this. So in the last time I used Constantine, he got close encounters on a drone that was, like, here. I really... This actually could be worse than better, because now Constantine's in the open. He does have 5 ablative and the drone up, though, so I feel like I don't have any choice here but to take this 63% shot. That's actually really bad. All right, we can make that better since Josh can't do anything anyway. He can't even get up here unless he dashes. Can we move him over here and squad sight something? Good lord, he really has no option for anything. Look at this. He can't see all this high cover garbage blocking his line of sight everywhere he goes. I could move him somehow here. That makes no sense. How can he see the mech from here? This is like Book of Eon's XCOM 2 original line of sight hackery. He can't see it from here, but he can see it from there. That's not even possible. How could he see it from here? This thing should be blocking his line of sight. I don't know. Can't see it from here, oddly, but I can see it from there. Well, if I move here, I also have a line of sight on that dude for the next turn. Is it even worth the holo target? I think it is. Let's move up. We need to go get the loot anyway while we're at it. We can't shoot, but what we can do is holo target that doofus. We're going to leave the sentry uncontrolled. Great, holo targeting is up. Now, if you guys would be so kind, Macronova, don't you have Shredder, or is that somebody else I was thinking about? Nah, it was somebody else. I could move up here and shoot it once, or I could not see it with my first shot. Okay. Interesting predicament. Interesting. Well, Constantine, let's hope your close encounters works. I'm thinking it won't, but it also might. So 73%, go for it. No better thing to do, really. And I think you missed. You did miss, but you also get a second shot. So I guess, okay, 73% Constantine, do it again. Did you miss again? That's 2 83s. Wow, that is ridiculous. Okay. Sure thing. You know what? If this thing's gonna be, well, I don't want to supercharge it then again, but I mean, if we're getting such bad luck, what are the odds of me getting super bad luck 3 things in a row? They're actually the same as they are if I did it like once or 15,000 times in a row. But I'm feeling like, what kind of odds, what kind of chances do I have here? Constantine's gonna get flanked and shot. Macronova can move over and shoot it and put some damage in, but that's not gonna help, and then he might get shot and killed. No, probably not killed, but really, really, really hurt if I come up here to point blank. The only way to deal with this mech is going to be with Slate trying to shut it down, but the odds are horrific. Let's check the variance. It says here 43. Let's see what happens. Good lord. If we had just hit those with Constantine, even grazed, we probably would have killed it with Macronova. It actually went up to 46. I'm going to go for it, because if it's going to shoot, it's... Okay, before I do, though, what's Slate? He's out in the open. He could be one-shot, potentially, by this mech. No, he can't. He's got 13 HP. He's fine. Any other thing that really matters? God, I could have focus fired it, but really, did I need to? I mean, apparently. I guess I did. Anyway, let's shut it down and pray for luck here. We just missed 273, 83s with grays. Hopefully we can 46% shut this stupid thing down. Go for it. No, wait, Anthony! And wait, Anthony, indeed. Okay, wonderful. One mech got rousted into the middle to flank us. We miss it 3 times in a row. That means this guy's for certain not gonna burn to death. I mean, 66% chance for him to burn to death, so he really should. But, you know, if I throw a smoke over here with Macronova, the mech is just gonna be like, oh, come over and shoot Macronova. So, rather than Constantine. We also have that sentry to worry about. Okay, let's do the sort of a safer thing. God, this is not safe at all. If I move over here, Makarov is going to get shot by that mech. Okay, let's pull Macronova further away. He has the AP ammo.
I'm going.
We're gonna hope that thing burns to death. We're gonna lay a little bit of damage in here, 52%, or we won't. I guess we'll find out right now. Macronova, go. And we miss. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yep. 62, 83, 83, 46. Sure. That guy's gonna burn a little bit. One mech. One thing. Oh, and here comes the final pod. Muton Centurion, and it looks like... I can't... That's a regular snake and maybe one snipey snake? I can't tell. No, they're both regular snakes. That's good. I don't have to worry... No, wait. Are they? I can't tell. I don't think they're snipey snakes. This is actually really bad right now. Here comes the mech. It's gonna go after Constantine, it looks like, running around like a complete doofus. It's gonna shoot him... Oh, no, it's gonna actually micro-missile him and hit for 3, but not even pierce the ablative. What a moron that mech is. Here comes Sentry. He's gonna shoot me in the smoke, in the low cover, swing and a miss. Great. Here comes the Centurion. Reaction shot. Shoot me in the smoke. 27%. Swing and a miss. Great. This guy did not burn to death. Of course, 33%. We failed on that. Josh pulled the old Book of Eons trick and got shot standing in the open in the high cover, because of course it's not high cover. Of course it's not. I even said it wasn't gonna work. Okay, great. Wonderful times indeed. Now, we're fighting the whole map, and we haven't hit anything the whole game. So how can we deal with these things? This is insanely badly sane bad. 42-8. Well, Macronova has to come to this tree, I feel, and shoot the mech. Then again, Constantine can do the same thing twice. Then again, Constantine can round the corner here, not pull the overwatch, and maybe shut down that shield better by himself. But who the heck's gonna kill the mech? Well, we're gonna need Slate to do some focus firing on the mech to get rid of 1 point of armor. And also because we're having huge issues with this doofus as it is. Now, Josh can 90% it. He's got AP ammo. But, you know, he could also do something crazy like snipe a... But this thing really had to survive, too, on top of all of that. Just like the worst round of RNG I've ever seen. Josh has a 55% all around. Maybe I should just go, like... Just go kind of smart here. So I'm in the smoke for one more turn. I think I need to stay in this smoke, and this Mutant Centurion is a massive consideration for danger. Let's toss out a incendiary grenade and light him ablaze, shutting down whatever the heck he wants to do for a turn, which could be grenade, could be something else. Who cares? Great, he's burning. Awesome, hit for 5. Fantastic. That's number 1 turn. Now, do I focus the mech? He just fired a micro missile. Macronova could point blank him for quite a bit of damage, but probably not enough. I guess Constantine, if he needed to, could always come back here and shoot the mech twice as well, and Macronova can't shoot anyone else this turn, so here we go. A Macronova right into the mech. Or close and personal. Maybe this time around it'll work a little bit better. 100% to point blank, but only 41% to crit. God, that's horrendous. Who cares? Macronova! Point blank! Please be more damage than 6. And the answer was, actually, he did critical hit 41%, but he did exactly 6 damage. All right, I mean, it's not that bad. Josh here has a 90%. That didn't stack the focus fire either. Apparently point blank doesn't stack focus fire. Interesting. I think I'll record that as a bug. I doubt it'll ever get fixed though. Slate, from where you are, could you actually hit that thing? You don't even have AP ammo, so I think the answer is no. And also, you really need to move up, but then again, you can't move anywhere because your mobility is unbearably awful. You know, Josh actually is exposed right here. Let me check these snakes. Let me hit the old F1 mod here. Depth perception, death from above, center mass. This is like what I'm looking at. Why not snake? So, okay, there we go. Bind, poison smith, tongue pulled, fighter weapon. They have a beam rifle. That's what I thought. What's the other one over here? Is this also a beam rifle? Yes, the snipey one has like a suppressor thing at front. So I can't believe this is not cover. Like, we're just being flanked here with Josh. I really need to shoot with him, like, now. And this freaking doofus didn't burn to death, and he has 1 HP. And he's gonna shoot at Josh for sure. And there's literally nothing I can do about that if I want to kill this mech. Well, this is the stupidest nonsense I've ever seen. I guess we'll have to do it this way. Let's come over here to Constantine, get right next to this mech. Close encounters, 88%, 50 with crit. Go for it, Constantine. Maybe hit this time. Great. I like the dodge for Macronova. Nice. Leave him on 1 HP, because that's not inconvenient in the slightest. I could easily kill that mech, maybe with Slate, and then use Constantine to stun that doofer over there. Potentially. 58%. This is like such garbage. Let's do it. Constantine, 58%. Go for it. Shut down the trooper. Awesome. Now Josh is no longer in danger of being executed. Slate, stand in the open. 68-78 with Grays. Shut down that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me with the RNG this game. Okay. I guess we're just going to take a super stupid shot here. 100% Josh Ross. Not what I wanted to do. No elevation. 1 damage is all we get from that. Great. He's also still not in cover. Wow. They took the whole squad. Superior agility. Okay, fine. But that took the whole freaking squad 2 turns to kill 1 mech because of RNG. This guy burns for 1. He's no longer burning. Great. We now have 2 flanky snakes and a sentry, and I'm the big concern right here, in that all these things have elevation against me, and they're pretty serious business, and that smoke's not going to help me. So Snake moves up. Good move. Snake's going to do some kind of poison or shoot. No, he's going to shoot me. Hit for 3, 24% in the smoke. Who cares? Good shot, sure. I mean, I can hit 78s and 88s and 88s and 78s and 46s, but Snake, oh, nice. Give up elevation even though you have depth perception and the high ground bonus. Come into high cover and then shoot me. Of course, you miss. Wow, 22%. Bug report. Game is broken. Okay, here comes Sentry. Shoots me and missed. 27%. Wow. I guess all things considered, that was pretty close to fair because that was like 3 20s. Well, that was pretty close to fair, not like all the other garbage. Constantine, how long till run and gun? Actually, run and gun is up. Fantastic. Can we use it right now to execute Super Doofer? Maybe. What's going to overwatch you, though? Nothing if we run you carefully. So let's pop up a run and gun right now, Constantine. Let's go tile by tile, making sure we don't pull any overwatches. Okay, here. Yes, here. Here. No. Well, come on. Why is this guy seeing the whole universe? He's seeing everything everywhere, and it's super annoying. We come out here, yes, and we can come up here, and then here, and then here, and then finally Constantine has ziggy-zaggied, serpentined his way right into this shield bearer, and a shield bearer, Constantine, execute this doofus! Yes! That's what I like to see. The tables have turned, friends. The tables have turned. Advent wants to be crazy McCrazies. Fine, I'll just kill them all, except that this guy right here is kind of a concern for me. And sadly, the only thing I can really... God, that Muton's going to stop burning, like, this turn. Interesting. Macronova. Can we just move you up? No, because you're going to pull the Overwatch. Can you outrange that Overwatch and do something like this? Yes, you could, but then, of course, you would... You can actually go right there, but not get a flank if you did. For some reason, why can't you? I guess you can't step out because that thing's in the way. God, this is horrible. Well, I guess Macronova is not really going to be using any more point blanks or anything. So where he is, we'll just stand still and waste a whole nother action. Again, 58% Macronova. Great. 1 guy down. This is a super duper annoying. Could we move down here like we were planning to do before? Yep, let's do that. Get Macronova a little bit closer. He's got high cover against everything on the map right now. We still have Josh, we have me, and we have Slate. Slate can't really do anything and has the worst mobility of any character I've ever seen. Josh is standing in the open, which is something to consider right here, but I don't feel like I have any other option other than to do something crazy like this. And you know what? A 47, a 59. Let's just go for Deadeye. Josh Ross, I've leveled the RNG, if you will. 47 while standing in the open. Swing and a miss. Great. Okay, 57% miss. With Grays factored in, as it were. What the heck do I do here? I need to launch another fire, but you know, the Muton's gonna get out of fire this turn. I can't light him on fire again. The snake's right there. Let's have Slate pop up an aid protocol on, I suppose, me. And then let's have Slate move up, I suppose, here, because why not? And then for my final turn, do I want to just face tank a bunch of guys? Do I want to burn a snake and then have a mutant come up and wallop me? Do I want to shoot a rocket out there? I guess I could have shot a rocket to guarantee that guy died. I'll do that next turn. So for now, let's just shut down this snake and guarantee that I stick in another cloud of smoke because mine's going away at the end of the turn. So here we go. A triple burn-ination. Please light snake on fire. I think his tile's on fire, though. Okay, he's panicked regardless. Don't have to worry about it. Awesome. Wow. What a nightmare this mission is. It's just RNG from hell. From hell. Muton's... Actually, he's still burning somehow. How is that possible? I thought he took 2 turns of burning. So that's great. We only have Snake to worry about and also Sentry. Snake moves over. He's going to do some kind of something. I'm in aid protocol. He's going to spit on me. Who cares? I don't care. I have, like, something up that'll prevent that. Either a medkit or a hazmat suit. This little doofer is going to move across. And he's going to shoot at me in the smoke with the aid protocol up. Graze, 7% hit. Okay. How many Overwatches? Just the one. That all being the case, we no longer have run and gun. We're not even moving, and we are really slow. Macronova can move in here and, of course, pull an Overwatch. He could not pull it if he went in there. Well, actually, no. No. Somehow, the guy can see him here, so he can't move out there to flank the Muton without pulling the Overwatch. Fascinating. Don't know how that's possible. This is a high cover thing. If I were here and here... Okay, now it's showing me that he can't see me, and here... Okay, that's actually right. So if I moved here, it's showing me the Overwatch. Okay, I'm just reading the Overwatch indicator incorrectly is what's going on. So, Macronova, a move up here, move up there, get a flank shot on that Muton. Very good, awesome, let's pop Fortify. Now's the moment of truth, great. Also, 67%, that's horrendous! 20 defense! 20 defense! That is horrendous. Slate, you need a promotion and ever vigilant, friend. This is out of control bad, how not useful you're being in this situation. Josh Ross, pop the free reload. We only have a 50 here. Interesting. Interesting. And the Muton can actually see him as well, so we need to kill it right now somehow. So let's just see what Macronova can do then. A 67% Macronova, please get super pro. Nice, you actually hit something. Great. RNG's leveling. Ooh, and he critical hit, 42. It's down to 2 HP, and it's burning. So there's a 66% chance if I do nothing, he'll die. Do I want to take that risk? Of course I do. Of course I do. Absolutely 100% of course I do. Maybe not so much with Josh being here, but you know what? We can dash him up someplace that... I guess it doesn't make any difference. He's not going to take any shots. Why put him in a place where he might get shot at? The answer is there's no reason to do that. So, you know what? Let's Constantine, is your stun up? Yes, it is. You could come up here, but you'd be pulling an Overwatch to do so. You'd also be flanking the snake, wanting to make it move. So here's what we do. Let's grab me. Even though this is not the most efficient thing in the world, let's launch a rocket right here. We'll aim it slightly towards this way, so if it scatters over here, we'll hit the snake as well, but that looks good. I really just want to knock the sentry out here, or just knock out the Overwatch and also destroy the wall. Fantastic. Right in his face. Wall down. Overwatch removed. Damage dealt. Great. Now, if only Josh had a shot that we could take, that'd be fantastic. But since he doesn't, I'm feeling like I'm going to not really talk quickly. All right, Constantine, toss up a Fortify. And then I think come over here and shut down the sentry. That's the biggest threat of all. Right here, the snake is going to move and probably do some kind of stupid nonsense. So 70% on snake, 63 on guardian. M2 guardian, way more scary than snake. Go for it. 63 Constantine. Come on. Level the RNG, please. Nope. No leveling this game. A fine then. A fine. Well, let's get Josh in position to next turn be able to kill something, maybe. Back here, he could maybe shoot the snake if it doesn't move. God, if he had a little bit more movement, he could go up there or something and get elevation for death from above. I could move back here and at least see most things and not be visible, so we'll do that with Josh. And then from here, we'll toss up a steady. And then this leaves just Slate, who I think at this point needs to just get up there and start contributing to the game. We'll dash him right on up. He desperately needs Ever Vigilant. Desperately, desperately, desperately. Okay, yuck, of course. A 33% chance for Muton to survive, and he survives! Second time around this this mission. So Muton's alive with 1 HP. A snake moves over 1 tile. He's gonna shoot at me in the smoke. Okay, swing and a miss, 22%. Muton, what are you gonna do, friend? Throw a grenade and just blow the car up and kill us all? That would be smart. Instead, you go into Overwatch like a moron. Here comes the sentry. At least Constantine applied the flashbang. Oh, Snake comes right up into the freaking poison and binds me. Interesting move, because now he's in my smoke. Does my smoke go away this turn? Probably not. Nope, it's still there, of course. Okay. Fascinating turn of events for what's going on right now. Macronova, pop a free reload, and can you please execute this ridiculous Muton Centurion? The 77 with Graze. Wow, that looked like it missed, and it didn't, though. I was about to get very not happy with that result. Josh, I think, has to take this 75 against the Sentry. That's our best bet to take it out. He has it exposed. Okay, sure, go for it, Josh. No elevation, just take him down, please. Boom! Okay, you hit him, though, at least. For 5, looks like a min roll. Great. Why does it feel like I'm just fighting RNG? Like, I'm not even playing a game right now. I just feel like I'm literally only fighting RNG. I gotta break myself out of this garbage nonsense the Snake has put me in. Slate has to keep moving, so why don't we move up with him here? Would actually make a lot of sense to go on Overwatch where we are, so if that guy moves, I think he's in the smoke. But in so doing, then Constantine's gonna have to be the one that frees me up. And can he even do that? The answer is almost assuredly no. But you know what? I think we're gonna try to find out regardless. Constantine, come to my rescue, please. Come to my rescue. 51% Viper. Go for it. In the smoke. And we miss. You know what? I think it's actually smarter to go on Overwatch and eat the damage from the binds and have 2 Overwatch shots than it is to try to shoot the Snake and then graze the Snake and then graze the Snake again, and then the Snake moves and kills us. So at least this way we get covering fire against 2 of them. Maybe we'll shut down that Sentry. Maybe we'll give an aim debuff to the other Snake, and I'll eat a couple points of damage. Fine, I can take it. Go for it, Slate. Hit that Snake on the move. Order. Yep, good. Hit for 2. Graze. He now has covering fire applied. Snake's gonna shoot me. Exposed. It looks like he grazed for 42. 42% hit for 1. Here comes second covering fire. Slate, shut him down, please. Nope, but covering fire at least. Shoots at Constantine. Doesn't matter. 19% hit. Wonderful. This is just the best round of freaking XCOM ever. Josh Ross, execute this freaking Snake for 4,392,000 damage. It's dead. Good lord. And he didn't... Okay, Elerium Core. How am I going to deal with that Snake down there? I don't even know, to be honest. I really don't know. We have an Overwatch shot. I probably should have shot that doofus instead. I've lost all interest in caring about this garbage nonsense. Like, I'm making bad plays as a result. We can't do anything. Constantine can't do anything. Makarov, no armor. Slate's the only person who can even run an Overwatch. And in so doing, he's going to be running it into the open. Let's do this. Let's use Slate to heal me up.
Get up and get back out there.
Okay. Great. Now, let's grab me. I'm gonna run that Overwatch in the smoke. I don't care one bit. I'm gonna get sort of close to this Snake. Actually, you know what? Can I flank that Snake? No, not unless I run. I could run up there and let the thing bind me, and he'd be essentially dealt with. I could also do the same thing with Slate. No, it's too late. He already did stuff. So let's do this. Let's toss up an Overwatch here with Slate. He's not going to use his second action. Great. Covering fire again. Let's have me... I really want to kill that Sentry somehow, but I don't think it's going to be possible. And I feel like I could take wounds more than anyone else. Maybe I should use Constantine for this after I run the Overwatch. Okay, let's do that then. So let's have me come over here into the open. Fine. Pull the Overwatch in the smoke. Don't care. Nice. Looks like I get hit for 1. That's not going to apply any more damage. Oh, 44%. Good lord. Why do I have covering fire against Me. I would have covering fire against me because of I can't frigging even fathom why. Who cares? 44% RNG on our side. And we hit for 1. This is insane. Constantine, run down next to that snake. Give him a target to just shoot at. I don't care. The Macronova, move out here. Fine. Good. That looks fine. Everything's good. We don't care in the slightest. Just go on Overwatch. Okay, Snake does exactly what we predicted. He goes to bind Constantine. Guess what, though, Snake? You came out in the open, and Slate's like, yo, I'm an Overwatch specialist. 75% miss. Also, Slate, Macronova, everybody, finally. That doofer is dead. How are we going to get the loot and get out of here? Good lord. This mission turned into an absolute 193,000% nightmare in every single way. Immigable. Immigable, I'm going to say, because that's a word for sure. Can someone shoot this? Josh, where the heck are you? You have no shots. You need to run up here to go get some loot. Fine, we'll do that. Slate, you probably need to reload and then go for an 81, 91 with Grays. Sure, we'll take that. And 91% miss. All right, Macronova, 66%. Light him up. Come on, Snake and open. Nice. We hit Snake. Unbelievable. Someone can actually do it. Constantine, you got close encounters, friend. There you are. Great. Snake in face. Shut the doofer down. Good lord. This was the most frustrating mission of all time. Advanced scope and an Elerium quarter. Great. Now, everyone get in here. That's everything on the map. Don't even know how we're going to assess this situation in terms of, like, loot. Whoever's, like, 1, 2, 3. 3 things down there. 1 on the roof. Who can get the one on the roof? Slate's got to get the closest one. Slate might not even be able to get one at all. He's so slow. I'm going to have to go for the one furthest in the back because I'm the closest one with half decent. Actually, my mobility's pretty slow too, but whatever. Slate, can you get one? It's going to take 1, 2, maybe even 3 turns. No, you could probably get the one on the roof. Where's the evac, though? It's kind of far away. I don't particularly care. We fought for this. We're going to do it. Then again, I think I'm not going to do it, to be entirely honest. Constantine, come down here and grab that one. Macronova, you can grab any which one you want, which is probably going to be, I guess, not the one in the back, because I can probably go grab that right now. Yep, I can. Let's get me over there. Macronova, you come get this one. Fine. Wow, that mission. Resource cache, great. Another resource cache, great.
What am I doing with this?
Let's start running away is what we need to do with it.
No problem, boss.
Definitely going to be a consideration as to whether or not we can make it out of here if I come in any further with anyone else. So we got the 3 most important ones. I hope. Slate, can you get this one on the roof? You'd have to dash up there and open it, and then you'd have to dash, dash, dash. That's going to be super risky if I decide to do this. It's going to be super risky. Where's Josh? He's right here. He can do the same thing. You know what? I'm going to take the risk because I'm annoyed. So let's run up here. We're going to get all the loot this time around, and we're just going to make it work for us. Macronova to reload. We'll take out a wave of RNFs if we have to. Who cares? Me reload. And then let's Dashy McFlashy. I'm definitely playing poorly. Well, I guess not really. I mean, that one time when I used Josh to not kill the Guardian, that was kind of stupid. But otherwise, I'm playing okay. But I'm on tilt. Full tilt mode right here. Full tilt mode indeed. Okay, another resource cache. We got all 5 in tow. The question is, will we be able to get out of here with all 5 of them? I think so. I mean, I think so. Slate's the only real question. Well, Josh is kind of... Nah, we'll make it out just fine. So reinforcements get called. Come on. Do I need to keep... Oh, God. Do I need to keep moving? Sure.
Seems doable. Advent reinforcements inbound.
Yeah, I think we'll even get out next turn. Okay, so I was really overblowing that, like, danger getting close to the thing. Anywho, a frustrating mission is very much frustrates. But otherwise, we Overwatch, end turn, whatever. Good. Here comes a bunch of guys. Hey, friends, another M2 Mech. Yeah, let's fight that. We're actually at the point in the campaign where a single wave of RNFs is a very dangerous thing. Macronova swing and a miss. Constantine also miss. We need to get out this turn. B miss, it looks like. No, hit for 1. Can Slate get out of here this time? Yes, he can, but literally by 1 tile. And the mech is on Overwatch, don't forget. So you have to deal with that somehow. And the answer is how? Macronova can probably just shoot it. He is in the evac. Great, let's go for it. 53. Shut it down, Macronova. Okay, don't. That's fine. 63%. Miss. Do it again. 63%. Nice. Someone hit something. Now, Slate, get out of there, friend. Get out of there while the getting is good, if you would. And Josh, get over here. Fantastic. Everyone out. That was a friggin' crazy mission. Crazy. For an extremely light mission, I did not expect it to be that difficult, but I got all 5 loots. I'm only going to take a couple of scratches, and considering the RNG was ridiculous, I can't complain too much, although I very, very much did complain too much. Key All-Star MVP player number 1 goes to RNG. Of course, RNG played by far the biggest role there. Although I will say this, 8 days and 4 days for me and Constantine, that's actually pretty good, all things considered. But yeah, definitely RNG. Pretty much everyone sucked all around. Like, Josh missed a million shots, Constantine missed a million shots. I got hit like a million times just standing there, not doing anything in the fire. I didn't burn anyone to death with 1 damage ticks. Macronova failed to kill, like, who knows how many things. Yeah, Slate just sat around like, hey guys, I move like I have 2 peg legs at RimWorld. Good lord, that was a poor performance all around, except for RNG, who did one hell of a game, also ever vigilant. Now the tables will turn, and Slate will be a champion amongst all others. Also, Macronova, though, we have the close and personal, so it's kind of tempting to go bring him on, but Implacable is just the perfect perk for his spec. 4 Elerium cores, that is good. We got 1 chest of supplies, 45. We got, I think, only 1 of alloys, so that's 12. We got 1 of Elerium, that's 12. We must have gotten 2 Elerium cores in chests then. And we got 1 advanced scope and a superior agility. Well, that's a pretty good reward, all things considered. I needed all of those things a lot. So, yeah, it's worth the 8 days and 4 days. For sure. Now then, do we put people in here? Josh, Sprinter. Ooh, Covert. That could actually be useful. Let's toss that up. Oh, Wade Anthony's out of... Ooh, Wade Anthony has steady hands and Lone Wolf. Holy, okay, great. Let's go for that. Here we are with... Oh, that stupid pop-up, right. I don't want to make supplies. Anyway, 74, 19, what do we got? 67, ambush troop column. How long until this is ready? 23 hours. We're not going to be scanning for long. So why don't we just scan here for a few hours? This haven, though, New India, strength 8. Even if a dark event comes up there, I'm not doing it. So why don't we just, like, ignore... I guess I might... Nah, what are the odds of... I could maybe find a troop column, but it's strength 8 troop column? Do I even want to do that? I really don't. Let's switch a couple people over to supply. And then we'll go hiding... Hiding. Where is hiding? Here. There's hiding. This way we can't have any useful retails here except for the big retail, which we just had shortly ago. So this region's basically worthless at this point. I'm just going to scan here looking for Lib 2, I believe, for 23 hours until the next mission. We now found a 3-day... Ooh, Fighterbolt Mason! Rescue resistance personnel. Resistance personnel, that's 2. Here comes number 3. 3 resistance personnel. Okay, so 3 resistance personnel and Fighterbolt Mason. You know, the thing is, though, he has failed 3 campaigns in a row in my series. I do not know if I can allow him to fail a 4th. Here's the problem, though. 3 days, 2 hours, and it's very light. And it's in a strength 3 region. Realistically, I can't do that. Like, I'd have to boost it. I can't stealth it. I don't have the setup for that. Although I could have the setup for that if I had tried by now. It's not a very good jailbreak having only 4 people to free. That's the minimum we can get right now. It's just a terrible, terrible, terrible mission, and really the only reason I haven't skipped it already is because Firebolt's here. And there's no way to justify doing it and to spend the intel on it. Especially since I'm supposed to spend the intel down here, or I already did spend the intel for that other... I can't remember. Regardless, I need the intel. So, 4 campaigns in a row, Firebolt Mason has been reduced to a horrific, horrific fate. Sadness and... Never fear, I will do a 5th campaign just for Firebolt. I swear he will be good one of these days on one campaign. Whoa! Hey, here we go. This is a Dark Event Counter, very light 25 Intel Destroy Relay with 14 days. That's the kind of mission I like to see. However, I should note, I just spiked Vigilance like crazy in New Indonesia, so we can't dilly-dally for those 14 days, because that's going to go up and up and up and up and up. That's strength. So, 9 hours until we must launch. I feel like I want to run this right now, but you know what? I'm going to wait the 9 hours, because I don't feel like doing it right now. So let's just wait 9 hours till that mission is done. It's done, 86%. It's moderate. I have 21 enemies. I do have a good squad, but you know, that's strength 4. I feel like it's smarter to boost it and play it safe. It's an okay squad. If I had 1 death from above, if I had like Josh here instead of Juan and Pablo, I might do it as it is, but I'm feeling a little worried about this one. The longevity is going to be difficult. We might take a lot of wounds. I don't want to take any wounds. Let's invest the intel. We'll make it easy. We go from moderate all the way down to very light, so that's only 12 enemies. We also lose a lot of corpses doing this, but we at least get some corpses. So, when's we returning? A fairly easy, I hope, a troop column that I just heavily invested into. I pray that we can get 1 sectoid corpse to finally get Talon... What? I just hit space. Alright, well... anyways, when are we returning? This mission! Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Is this guy seeing the whole universe? He's seeing everything everywhere, and it's super annoying. We come out here, yes, and we can come up here, and then here, and then here, and then finally Constantine has ziggy-zaggy serpentined his way right into this shield bearer, and the shield bearer, Constantine, execute this doofus! Yes!